Hello and welcome to Let Us Farm. My name is Amelifon Noel Oge of Let Us Farm. So today we are talking about stocking 1,000 fishes in a 1,000 liter white rubber tank for just 2 weeks. This matter is as a result of some videos I have that you will soon watch. People ask if they can do it, so that within that 2 weeks they'll be able to feed them before transferring them to other ponds. How good is this practice? Remember, this is Let Us Farm. If you have any issue in your farm, just do some videos of this problem. Do these videos when you are feeding your fishes and send me these videos with a voice note or a text. Tell me what the problem of this is. I will help you and solve that problem free of charge. In case you don't have my number, my WhatsApp number is 081 353 48909. Remember, these services are free. We do not have any group. I will never ask you to pay money to join any of my groups, so be careful. I'll be right back to discuss this. So like I said, the topic of discourse today is about stocking 1,000 catfishes in a 1,000 liter tank. Now the idea of this is that some people reached out to me sending me videos that, oh, we are stocking this so that after 2 weeks or so they transfer to their main pond. Well, one of the first questions I always ask when people come up with this idea is, why do you want to do it? And most of them is from the issue of management, so that these fishes are still too small, they are not used to the new environment, so they want to feed the fishes to the way they like and let the fishes get used to the new environment. Then before transferring them to a bigger pond, some will say the pond is quite big, when you put that number it's going to be scanty, so feeding them they will not be able to get used to coming close to it, and a lot of things like that. So while this may make sense on the surface, because looking at it, when you have 1,000 fishes and you put it in a 20 by 50 pond, that looks so big, or you put it in 2 ponds of 25 by 20, that looks so big, or you put it in an 18 pond, that looks so big, and the fishes inside are small. So doing it in this way and transferring it may look so wonderful of an idea, but the question is that in reality, is this really good? Is this really helpful? And the answer is strictly no. You see, there are many things people don't actually understand about catfish farming, that sometimes in trying to explain it, that is, the more people are trying not to be logical to understand the simple explanations. So people actually like a situation that you tell them those things that they already heard and they're just willing to hear it again from you. But the reality is that for you to be able to progress in life is for you to learn things that you don't know before, and not for somebody to justify what you believe you know even when they are wrong. So these are two different aspects of learning any new thing. Having said that, if you stock more than what is supposed to be in this particular white tank, there is no result you are going to have at the end of the day. See, I will explain this. You see, I have said it in many videos. White tank, 1,000 liters white tank. Sometimes I always talk about this pond so much. Why I talk about this pond, like I used to say, I don't market it, I don't produce it, I don't have any interest in it. But this is a very common tank that people see around. If I mention 1,000 liters tank now without saying it's a white tank, some people may not even know the tank I'm talking about. Now, some that may know, on the regular GP tank, we have so many types of 1,000 liter tank there. There is this one that is narrow and long. If you use that one and stock the same number, you will not get the result. The reason why is that because it doesn't have a width and the good length to balance it, because what you actually balance in the stocking is your underground size, because that is where your fishes stay. Fishes don't stay on top of water. No, it's the underground size. So if I just use that kind of explanation and you go and buy something that doesn't have a ground base but it's just lengthy up, you won't get the result, and then you will think that, oh, maybe this guy, he simply doesn't know what he's talking about. So that's why I use a description that you actually know, so that you understand it. So now in this white tank, I have always said what this tank is supposed to contain for the best of result is 50 fishes. But if you reduce the number of fishes in the tank, let's say you put 30 fishes, you will get even a more better result than the 50. But do not go above the 50, because once you go above the 50, you won't get a good result. This is just a simple terminology. So what it simply means is that when you overstock the pond, you are not likely going to get result, even if your fishes don't die. You get it? Because some people will say, oh no, we stocked 70 last, they did not die. Yes, they may not die in your hand, but in some people's hand they are dying. But if they did not die in your hand, what is the result that you post at the end? This is where problem lies. People don't understand that it's not about let us stock fish that matters. It's about what are you selling at the end of your stocking. Do you just stock fish because people are stocking? And at the end you sell what? If you have nothing to sell at the end and you stocked, my dear, you're wasting your time. And you know, nobody, I don't have time to waste. Maybe you have time to waste, but I don't, doing anything. So now, when you now stock 1,000 inside this pond, like the video you just watched now, first of all, the pond becomes overcrowded. You have too many fishes inside a very single small space. Now, the resultant effect, which you may not see now, is that by the time you transfer these fishes, even if you do it for 1 day or 2 days, you may be so unlucky that majority of your fishes will have stunted growth. Why? Because you have compressed them, you have limited them, you have not given them an opportunity to move around and flex. So by the time you now transfer them, they will still continue to battle that thing. This is like a psychological issue. So you have made them, you have now occupied them in such a way that when you transfer them, they can't transition to what you want them to be. So if you are looking to get like 1 kg at the end of the day, some of them may not go past 300 grams, even if you feed them the highest food. Because that thing that you have done them is still affecting them. Fishes are very prone to shock. So any small shock may affect them throughout their lifetime. That's why I say when you buy your fish, in transferring the fishes, never you pour your fishes. The small shock you see there can affect the fish throughout its lifespan. That's how it works. But people don't know. They just look at it, oh, some people just have this idea, let me do it. I see people doing it. It's not about you see people doing it. The people you see doing it, what is the result they have at the end? Somebody is doing something year in, year out. It's not making any move. You will keep complaining that things are not going. Why not do the right thing and see if this will go well for you? Why is it working for others? It's not working for you. African mentality will come in and start saying, do you know what they are doing to make it work? It's terrible. So, when you overstock this pond with 1,000 fishes at a go, you run the risk of giving your fishes stunted growth. You run the risk of some of your fishes will die in the process because of the overstocking. You run the risk of contaminating some of your fishes that when they are now contaminated in this pond, when you now transfer them to the next pond, they keep dying every time. Then you keep doing everything to solve that situation, but no, they keep dying. So you will not think that the reason why they are dying is because of the pond you transferred them to. You will not know that is as a result of what they picked up from the first pond where you overstocked that they are now suffering. It could be as a result of high ammonia contamination that they inhaled from that place where you overstock. They now transfer them to a new pond, fresh air, fresh environment. They now start suffering it. You will now start wondering that, oh, this man said I should stock by this number, but my fishes are not working. Why? You will forget that you have already laid a bad foundation, and therefore anything you build on the bad foundation will keep on bringing problems and problems and problems until it sales. So that's why sometimes when people ask me and I try to find out what they have done wrong, if I try to correct what they've done wrong and they keep arguing, I just keep quiet. I won't answer the question again because there's no point. When you already know everything, what is the point? There's no point. So this is just this very biggest problem that many new catfish farmers have. They think they know it all. When they overstock, you are trying to prove to them that the overstocking is causing the problem. They will not understand it. So how then do you solve such a person's problem? It becomes a bigger problem. So now you see, you can run the risk of stunted growth, you can run the risk of after effect of contamination, then you run the risk of introducing your fishes to cannibalism. Yes, fishes are naturally cannibalistic. But when you now show them that this is the way it is done, because they are too much, some of them are hungry, they start eating each other. So by the time you now transfer them, they're already exposed to cannibalism, and they now start cannibalizing. Anything you do there, they want to eat each other. You now start getting worried that what is going on. You would not know that is what you initially did from the onset that is now going ahead to now affect them. So that's the reason why it is bad to overstock, not to talk of putting 1,000 in a 1,000 liter capacity for 2 weeks. That is a no-no. So in case you are planning to do that, I honestly want to tell you that that is a very bad idea. Do not try it. If you try it, the problem you will see may not be immediate, but it's going to have an after effect that you will not like and you will not understand. Now, if there is any question in all I have said now, kindly use the comment section. And if you're having any problem in your farm, just do a video of this problem, do it when you are feeding, and send it to 081-353-48909. And if you have any topic that is disturbing you about catfish farming and you want me to bring it for you, all you simply need to do is tell me the topic on the comment section, and I will do well to explain further on that topic. Until I come your way next time, I am yours, Noel Emelifong of Let Us Farm. Keep farming. It's a way of life.